Good morning, everyone. How you all doing? Whittler Dave here. Well, I'm out here just been making everything. I've got this done for the show. I made another one here. I love the snowman. You know me, I like snowman. I created that. I've already got, I tell you what respect is. I have one in the house, and a lady and her husband is coming in from Kentucky. I think it's Lexington, Kentucky. And they're driving here to pick up their one that they were here a few months ago and bought. You know, that's respect, driving all the way back here just to pick up one of my snowmen. This one's going to Illinois. Just got this one done and everything. And I was carving like a 20-year-old last night. I think I was the Bonnet carver. I cut and built and hand carved this all yesterday. And now I've got it all glued, letting it dry. I've got the tree here, the deer there, there's its base, and then I'll put it all together, and I'll finish that one by Monday because I want to take that to the show. And then look at the fish. I like the water, Brian.
Yeah, turned out nice.
Because, you know, here's the first thought. No.
Yeah.
And I kept, after I did that, I kept looking at it. No. That thing, that's terrible. It don't represent water, so I created the water, like the wave. And I've already drawn more fish. See, this is the wave here. But I thought I'm going to get several of these. I'm going to use these for my spring show. Maybe I get some Floridians in. Is that how you say that, Brian? Floridian? Yeah. Don't get me to say that again. You're a Floridian.
Yeah, I'm a what?
You're down there where the palm trees are. How's that sound?
Yeah, there you go.
I'm just going to say it that way.
Yeah, it's too hot down there. It's 80 degrees again today.
Gosh.
Not nice like it is up here.
No, I think it's, like I told you, it feels like it's got dropped 50 below here.
Not quite.
But look, hey, I don't got the heater on.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
I'm not baking apples, but I can, in my eyes, I can tell it's getting colder. I wonder what the weather's going to be like tomorrow. I haven't looked at it.
We're supposed to start dropping and possible snow on Monday, it says.
Oh,
so.
Yippee.
It's more rain tomorrow and Monday, so.
Okay. Well, the same old, same old. We're just setting the lines. I've just been drawing these fish left and right. I drawed this goofy little guy here. I've got to get his fin there. I haven't drawn that. I just realized I have to cut one of those. That's nothing. I don't think I got one over there. Don't look like it. I'll cut that out real fast. I'll draw something. It ain't going to take me long. We're just setting this. I like the collars.
Mm-hmm.
I do. And see, I dry brush pearl into it. That's what makes it really glisten. Do that dry brushing, guys. There's several. There's the base, and I can see them. There's 1, 2, 3. On the purple part, there's actually 4 collars there, and there's just 3 here, and there's only 2 collars laid on this to get that collar. There's 3 collars laid on that, and it's all dry brushed in. Uh-oh. Your leg's ringing. There's that. We're just setting lines. Just having some more fun. I want everybody to know you don't be afraid to set in the same old box. Anything you see or you think, do it. Have some fun. A goofy fish. I've already drawn 3 more of these, Brian. I have. I'll be sitting in the house going, okay, I'm gonna rest. And then I see an image, so I'll get my paper out, kind of rough sketch it in. Yeah, I'm working on a fat whale with weird teeth. Working on that, and these are just, I'll think of a collar of this one. I'm already seeing collars right now in my head as I'm carving this. It's like a movie projector that never shuts off. The crazy fish. Let's see here. I'm going to have to drill a hole right there, so we can't carve any further to that until I drill that hole. So we're going to stop it right there. So I got to have enough, which I'll carve all this down. That'll set in there. And this is basically what we call a tenon. I will carve this round and I will drill it, but it ends up being like a tenon.
They're going to pay rent?
I get it. It's going to have to. Got my student, Cheryl. She's wanting to carve a penguin. So I just drawed her a penguin so she can have it tomorrow. She got her snowman carved and everything. And she asked me last week if I would draw her a penguin. I'm like, okay. So I've got her a little penguin drawed up. I'm a Christmas penguin. Kind of stepping it up with her too. Making it just a tad, a little bit harder. We started out easy. Now she's been carving for a while, so now we're going to step it up a little bit. Just I'm challenging her. So just a tad. Get the old dog leg out. Brr, brr. I know one thing. After the 13th of this month, I'm going to shut the shop completely down, and I've got to clean. I have
no
got
comment.
Dust everywhere. It's just a nightmare. So before I start because I got a spring show I've got to start building. So I'm going to pull machinery off the wall. I've got to take the table saw apart and grease all the quill and change the blade. I'm going to take the bandsaw apart. I do this every year, give it its yearly maintenance and everything. So I got to do all that. I'm wanting to buy new bearings for the bandsaw. Remember the original bearings on that. Even the wheel, the rubber tires on it, they're the originals. A lot of times bandsaws, that's how good that Rikon. You folks want a good bandsaw? I'm not being paid. But you want a good tool? Rikon. I mean, you want a bandsaw that you can depend on? Rikon. Easy to set the blade, easy to line it up, easy to balance. I wouldn't take nothing for that there. I love that saw. I've had a lot of bandsaws that was a nightmare to set the blades on. You would just scream and, nope, not that. Very simple. So whoop-de-doo here. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop-de-doo. Now see, I see, but all this here, I'll draw it for you folks. It's got to come like that. That whole wave there, it's just got to come right back. It's too square.
No, it's too hip to be square.
It's too hip to be square. Was that Huey Lewis in the news?
Yeah, that's it.
I haven't thought of that man in a long time. That was our music back then.
Yeah. Still like that kind of music.
Oh, well, you heard what I was playing a while ago. I was playing the old 50s.
Yeah.
I play the 50s, the 60s, 70s. I'm a huge Creedence Clearwater Revival fan. I have played that music all my life. I like the music, but I play the old stuff. I don't like this modern stuff. I always said,
that's the good stuff.
if you, music is not music, because if you can't take a lady's hand and lead her to the dance floor, well, it's not music to me. I see how what I'm doing is I'm creating that line right there. That little line right there. And this is sugar pine. What this is. Oh yeah. Not a little. I got to draw his eye. So see right here, you want to think of it. There's going to be an eye right here. So you don't want to carve right there. And remember, you don't want to carve. You gotta look at your where you don't want to carve until you get your pieces made. So I have to drill that. But I will carve this pin first before I drill that, so I can mate these two together. Don't put the cart before the horse. Look how these little heads going to flare up. And this will go in deeper here. We're just setting the lines. You can see it. If you sand this real fast, you'll see what I'm creating. You can see that shadow, that line right there. That's what I'm creating. Which, like I said, this here is too thick. And then, like on this one here, see how I cut it? Yep, see how yep, that's what I'll do with this. I'll cut all that in. Simple. You know, because it goes right, here's one, and actually, here's one. Yeah. And I'll go, whoop. There it is. Kind of anxious to see how she, if she likes her pin when I drawed her. I am just kind of curious. Yes. Now, let's get the old tail. Set this tail line in. There you go. Talked to my good friend Tony the other day that lost everything during the flood in North Carolina. So you'll be seeing a build here pretty soon. He needs one of those tool caddies to keep his knives in. And he was having one built. And it was supposed to be delivered that Saturday, and that Saturday his entire house was completely gone. So he never did get it. So when he was here last summer, I said, I'm really busy, but can I build it in the winter? He goes, yes. So I just told him, after this show, you'll be seeing a tool caddy being built here. And I met the man at a carving show. We've been friends ever since. I got him recarving. I gave him, I sent him wood. My friend Phyllis gave him a knife. That's what carvers do. We help out. So we got him recarving and got his mind off of what he lost and everything. And so I'm getting ready to build that. I've already designed it. And everything. I'm hoping that him and his wife will come back. When they come back this summer, he'll have enough time here and we can sit underneath the tree out there and do some carving. Just whittle. Yeah. Getting there. Needs more. Yeah. And then, like I said, the tail, you have a line here. You have a line here. And then this tail is going to be swooped like this. Just like, see how that one swoops? See how it's cut out from behind and everything? This is cut out behind, Yep. Give it some flow. And you can lose some of these corners. You know, you can lose some of these. And if it breaks off, don't worry about it. You got plenty of wood there. Can't fret over it. Now see how that's going to swoop that way, and this one's going to come this way. Just like this. Change knives. I got to restrop that knife. She's not wanting to behave. As much as I carved yesterday, these knives need to be all stropped. I'll have to do that tomorrow when I'm sitting at Burger King. I strop a little bit. Because they've been heavily used. See, that's going that way. And this one's going to come this way. And it'll come all the way back. You know, this all right here. It'll come back in here and concave. It's too thick. Now, the other thing I'm going to work on, Brian, is your idea about the flag. Now, that flag that we were talking about, yeah, that hasn't left my mind. That'll be a good spring thing to pull off. Yeah. Come up with an idea. And Brian's the one that came up with it. So, I think it's a great idea. So, we're going to put 2 and 2 together. They put 3 and 3.
Could end up by a 4x4.
Yeah.
I hear the 12 o'clock bells ringing.
That's 12 up. You know, I never hear them. I'm so used to them. You know, somebody says, and I'm like, oh yeah, they're ringing. It's just they're background to me, and I love the church bells. I do.
I spend so much time outside, I kind of use it to keep track of what time it is.
Well, now in one of my little towns I used to live in was, different bells, different sirens. We always knew when 12 noon was coming and all that. We had a man in one of my little towns his name was Happy. That's his true name. And he was mentally challenged. But one of his duties was to go up and pull the button for the 12 o'clock bell. He lived by the fire department all his life. He, super nice guy. But, he would help out at the fire station a lot. And everything. The town took care of him. We took care of him. But his true name was Happy. Every time I would hear like the 12 o'clock bells, that it brought back memories of him. Now, this is too high. So now we can take this down. Lose some stuff. Got to blend them together. Blend, blend, blend. Blend, blend, blend. Yep. I need to do a seahorse, Brian.
Oh, there you go.
I need to do a seahorse. There goes my brain. What little I got left. It popped in my head just 5 seconds ago. I need to make a seahorse.
How about an octopus?
Well, I carved one out of cedar, and my wife Lara took it. I wasn't even really done with it, but I've not seen it since. She said it was hers. She said it was good enough. I'm like, okay. I did do it. Well, it's been a long time since she took it. I learned years ago when she has a shelf in there, and what goes on the shelf, it means it's hers. Because one time I didn't learn that, and I went in there like, oh, there it is. And the shelf is in our living room, and I took it and went to a show and sold it, but I had to remake it. She was very unhappy. But she didn't tell me the rule about that shelf. I just thought, oh, she put it there for me. So, okay. Well, now when it goes on the shelf, I know, well, either I make another one or don't make it at all.
Done lost that one.
Yeah, I did. And I got in trouble for it, and it was my art. Learned. The shelf is no touchy. Get that tail cut in. And like I said, we'll draw a line so you guys can see. That's that fin there, and it's still got to come all the way somewhere through there, I'm going to say, because it's too thick. It's way too thick. But you just want to take out a little each time. Don't put the cart before the horse. Just take your time. That's all I can tell you. You know, any carving, fun carving, or something that you're doing special, the biggest trick is to take your time. Fishy, fishy, fishy. Nope, that's got to be stropped. That thing is not happy. It's not. I used it. Yeah, it needs to have a little dressing there. It's not happy, Brian.
I see that.
It's, I try to cut.
Too bad you don't have any others.
Well, that's one of my other things. I've got a lot of knives I put up that I want to start using again. I'm a knife nut, so I want to strop a bunch of them. I've got to sharpen my adze, all my hatchets. I want to build a new head for my axe block. I want to go a little bit bigger. You know, that was the first head I built for it. It is a removable head. I got to get some things on it so I can put tools on it and hang them. But I wanted to get that done and start using it, so I got it to a rough stage. Now, you know, you use something, then you realize, well, there's improvement. Because I don't build off blueprints. I just build out of my head. So there's quite a bit of improvement. It's worked great. It doesn't hurt my back to carry it. So it works. But I want to increase the head on it. Just a little bit. Twofers. You're going to see quite a few of these, folks, because I want to do a bunch of them. That's just fun. There's no right, no wrong. You can just let your hair down and just have some fun. course, you'll see, it gets that divide right through there. Right there. Separate the toothies. Well, get it roughed in so everybody can see what it's going to be like. See? Toofy. Nice jawline and everything. Well, better be jumping back off here because it's, it's getting I don't want to run it too late. But like I said, there's the wave. And it'll get all, carved in and everything, just like that one did. But just want to say thank you all and appreciate everybody that's been following me, and push that like button and notification button. It'll help me out. And we're just doing fish right now. Just having some fun. Get out there and reach out of the box and go for it. Y'all have a blessed one, and Whittler Dave will just talk to you later, and thank you.